Every cat owner has done this, convinced it is a pure act of love, stroking them endlessly, picking them up just because they are cute, giving face-to-face kisses, or rubbing their belly the moment they roll over. It looks affectionate, it feels affectionate, but here is the uncomfortable truth. Many of the things humans think cats love are actually the very things cats secretly hate. And the most surprising part is that your cat might endure it without protest, but deep inside it creates stress. And over time, it can weaken the bond you believe you are strengthening. Stay with me until the end because I will reveal not only what this hidden mistake is, but also the small, overlooked signs cats give when they are unhappy, and how you can replace these habits with actions that truly make your cat feel safe, respected, and loved. Cats are masters of silence. They do not bark. They do not complain out loud. Instead, they tolerate. They might allow your hand to keep petting them, or stay still when you lift them off the ground, but inside their body tells a different story. Their tails, their skin, their ears, even their breathing are tiny messages owners often miss. And that is where the truth hides. Cats are not always enjoying what we do to them. In fact, the very behaviors we believe bring us closer can actually be pushing them further away. Today, we are going to break through those myths one by one, so that instead of confusing tolerance for love, you can finally read the signals your cat has been showing you all along. The first mistake is over-petting in the wrong zones. Most owners believe that stroking a cat from head to tail shows affection, but this is where a hidden tension begins. Cats have specific areas where they enjoy touch, usually the head, cheeks, and chin. When petting extends across the back or down to the tail, it can create sensory overload. You might not hear a complaint, but look closely and you will see the signs. A trembling tail, skin twitching under your hand, or a sudden shift of the body are clear signals of irritation. Instead of continuing, pause. Let your cat guide the interaction and focus only on the spots they actually enjoy. A few gentle strokes in the right places create more trust than an endless rub that overwhelms them. Pay attention to how quickly they lean into your touch when you get it right. That is your confirmation. The second mistake is picking them up too often. It feels loving to scoop your cat into your arms, and for us humans, it is a gesture of care. But for cats, being lifted without choice removes control, something they value above all else. Some cats tolerate it for seconds, others stiffen their legs or hold their tails straight and hard, showing their discomfort. If you ignore this, your cat might associate your touch with stress instead of safety. The solution is simple. Allow them to choose. Sit quietly, let them come to your lap, and if they want to climb up, they will. When cats initiate contact, it is not only more comfortable for them, it also strengthens their trust in you. Pay attention to how their body softens when they approach on their own. That is when you know they are comfortable. The third mistake is loud kisses and face-to-face contact. Many owners lean in, pressing their lips to a cat's fur or speaking closely into their face, believing it shows affection. In human terms, this is intimate and warm. For a cat, it is an invasion of their most sensitive zone. Their whiskers, nose, and eyes are wired for survival. A sudden breath or sound that close is overwhelming. Watch closely, and you may notice your cat turning its head quickly, licking its nose, or blinking more than usual. These are not signs of relaxation. They are signs of stress. The respectful alternative is to keep affection sideways, offering your cheek or a gentle hand near their preferred areas. Give them space to decide how close they want to be. A cat that chooses closeness feels safer than a cat that has it forced upon them. The fourth mistake is constant belly rubs. When a cat rolls onto its back, many people assume it is an invitation, like a dog asking for scratches. But this is one of the greatest misunderstandings in feline language. Exposing the belly is not a request for touch. It is a gesture of trust, a way of showing they feel safe enough to reveal their most vulnerable spot. Touching it without permission often flips that trust into defense. Watch for semi-extended claws, sudden grabs, or a sharp kick with the back legs. These are warnings. not play. The best response is to admire the gesture without turning it into an invitation. Respect the trust they are giving you, and do not mistake it for consent to touch. When you resist the urge to rub their belly, you're showing you understand their language, and that builds more confidence than 1,000 scratches ever could. The fifth mistake is forcing play in the wrong way. Using your hands or feet to engage with a cat might look playful, but it teaches them that human skin is a toy. At first it seems funny, a small bite or pawing, but soon the bites become harder and the scratches uncontrolled. What is really happening is frustration. Cats need an outlet for their hunting instincts, and human skin is never the right outlet. The solution is to always use toys that create distance. A feather wand, a string, a ball. These not only protect your hands but also satisfy the cat's natural rhythm of stalking, chasing, and capturing. When play is done right, you will notice your cat ending the session with calm grooming or stretching. That is how you know their instincts were fully satisfied. The sixth mistake, often overlooked, is interrupting their sacred sleep. A sleeping cat looks adorable. The tiny paws, the curled body, the soft whiskers twitching. The temptation to poke, kiss, or gently wake them is almost irresistible. But cats' sleep cycles are essential for their health. A simple nudge can alter their breathing, twitch their ears, or break the deep rest they require. Over time, these constant interruptions can cause irritability and even stress-related behaviors. The solution is respect. Let them complete their cycles without disturbance. If you want affection, wait until they wake naturally. When they approach you after a nap, it is a sign of genuine comfort and connection. And here is something many people do not know. Cats spend nearly half their life asleep. Disturbing that cycle is not only annoying to them, it can directly affect their physical health and emotional balance. And the most surprising part is this. The gesture most owners see as the ultimate proof of love is often the one cats quietly resent the most. We interpret their silence as acceptance. We mistake their tolerance for enjoyment, and we believe their stillness means they are happy. But cats speak through subtlety, not noise. And if we fail to read those signals, we end up giving affection in a way that feels like pressure instead of love. The question is, are we truly loving them the way they want? Or are we only loving them the way we think they should? Cats rarely show anger the way humans or even dogs do. Instead, they show tolerance, and that is where most owners are deceived. A cat that stays quiet while being over-petted, picked up, or kissed in the face is not necessarily enjoying it. It is often just enduring it. Over time, this endurance can weaken the trust they have in you. Real love for a cat is not about insisting on affection at the wrong time or in the wrong way. It is about respecting their language, their hidden rules, and the boundaries that make them feel safe. When you learn to read their small signals and respond with patience, you stop forcing love and start receiving it freely. That is when the relationship deepens, and that is when your cat shows you a side of affection you may have never experienced before. A cat that feels respected becomes more affectionate, more willing to stay close, and more open to showing genuine trust. The truth is, respecting a cat's boundaries during play and affection is only half the story. There is another hidden mistake owners make that feels small, almost harmless, but it can hurt the bond even more. It happens when your cat is in their most vulnerable state, and you interrupt something their body desperately needs. Most people have no idea how damaging this can be, yet it is one of the reasons some cats grow distant, stressed, or even develop health issues over time. If you want to protect your cat from this silent mistake, click on the video now appearing on your screen and discover what it really is. I will see you there.